You're watching Sky News and you can see live pictures now on your screens from Rome, where this morning, of course, the inauguration mass for Pope Leo XIV is going to be held inside St. Peter's Basilica. And you can see the new Pope there in the Pope-mobile, driving through the crowds, smiling and waving at them as he goes. Let's cross to St. Peter's Square now, where thousands of people, tens of thousands of people have gathered for this occasion. Not just crowds of passers-by, of dedicated Catholics, but also we've got world leaders there, including the US Vice President and the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in attendance, and members of royal families from across the world. So let's cross to the square. Siobhan Robbins is there for us. And Siobhan, talk us through what we've seen in the last few minutes. This is the new Pope, Pope Leo XIV, touring the crowds in the Pope-mobile. An enormous moment for people gathered there. Give us an idea of what that was like, seeing him pass by.
Absolutely amazing scenes. I'm actually just on tiptoes because he is so close to me again. He's done this lap around the square with people cheering. He's chosen, like Pope Francis, the bulletproof roof on the Pope-mobile. So he's standing up, he seems very relaxed, waving, and as he goes past each section of the crowd, there's a huge cheer, and he's looking side by side. He's now really close to me, and as he comes past, people shout to him. We've got people in the crowd with flags, just soaking up the moment that they're able to get so close to this Pope, a man who is now the leader of 1.4 billion people. You can hear now he's starting to come towards our section. He's got the security in front of him that are walking the route, but there he is, such a relaxed face. And here he's coming. The second lap for people here, phones are out. This is the first time that people have been able to get so close to their new Pope, Pope Leo, the first US pontiff. They are absolutely loving it. He's gone off there on the back. And you might have seen different shots to me because there are so many people here. In this section, people have been lining the road, but in the square, it's already filled up with big screens doing the laps there. Of course, when Francis did that, we saw him actually stopping the Pope-mobile, getting down. He kissed a baby. He greeted sick people in the crowd. I don't know, I couldn't see, it's so full here, if he did anything, if Pope Leo did anything similar. But of course he isn't the same man, although people say that he will carry on some of the ideas of Pope Francis. He is his own man, and he obviously wants to mark this official start of his papacy in his own way. And once he's done this lap, he's just finishing going around the square now, he'll then start the inauguration mass, which will take place in St. Peter's Basilica, and it's really there that we'll see key moments of him becoming new Pope. So he'll be given the fisherman's ring, and of course we saw after Pope Francis died that his fisherman's ring was destroyed. He'll be given the pallium, which is a symbol of him being a shepherd of God. He'll give his homily, which really will give us an indication as to the agenda that he wants to set. So the things he repeats there will sort of set us up to see issues are important to him. But at the moment, really, this is just a time for religious and others to pack into this square, to get close to him, to see the face of this man who has really become one of the most powerful leaders of the world, the head of the Catholic Church, the head of 1.4 billion people. And that's what they're focusing on now, before we then switch to this religious event. And in this religious event, as well as the 250,000 that we're told will be watching here, there's going to be 200 delegates from different countries. These are VIPs, so people like the US Vice President J.D. Vance, Prince Edward, we've got President Zelensky, we've got representatives from all over the world in there, and that's why security here is also really tight. We're told there are snipers on the roofs, that there are no-fly zones, that there are anti-drone equipment, and it is quite amazing because when you hear about all of the security in place, the fact that, you know, we were a metre and a half, 2 meters away from him, the fact that people can get that close It's really quite mind-blowing, particularly for the religious who come many from miles and miles away to be here. It's a real moment.
And Siobhan, the scenes are quite extraordinary. I don't know if you could just see that moment a moment ago where somebody passed their baby over to the Pope in his vehicle so that he could greet the baby and bless the baby there. An extraordinary moment. And if you look around the scene, we can see flags from all different countries, a real sense of the draw that this occasion has had.